Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to change the transformation stat in Super City. Actually, before we get to that, you're gonna need this app, APK Editor. And this will allow you to change your character stats by default. You can get this from cheatware.net. This is a website with a lot of hacks that don't really work now. And by the way, you don't need a root for this. You don't need to root your phone or anything. APK Editor is right here. And if you can't find it for some reason, you can always search it right here. Alright, we're gonna find the character's transformation stat in the game. Alright. Let's go into editor. Oh yeah. In another video, I'm going to show you how to get the special edition and the upgrade for free. Let's go to the editor now. Let's find, we're going to change Iron Eagle. If you changed your character's name, you might have some trouble finding this character in APK Editor, and I'll tell you why once we get to APK Editor. But for now, let's find this stat. It's going to be in powers. Right now, by default, Iron Eagle is bottom up. Now, I have the power defense speed by default 999. I'll show you where that is once we're in there, but for this one, I'm going to show you where this stat is. In APK Editor, this is actually defined by a number and not by what it shows right now. So we found the value. Now let's go to APK Editor. Once you get everything up and ready in APK Editor, we're going to go to select APK app. We're going to go down to Super City right here. Full edit. Decode partial files. If we do all files, for some reason it doesn't work. I don't understand yet. But we're going to do partial files. Go to files, and then you're going to click this arrow. Want to go to assets. Characters.text. Here's where it looks complicated, but it really isn't. You just gotta I'm just gonna tell you how to understand it. You'll understand it once you understand the stats. Eagle, his default name. And I believe there's a way to change the default name. I haven't really tested it yet, so whoever finds it out, please tell me, but so far, do not, if you're on BlueStacks, do not press enter or enter on the visual keyboard on a normal phone. Press this down here. Then you'll find him usually down here. Let's scroll down a little bit. As you can see here, this is $9.99. Speed, you want to leave at 99 as a max, because if you go any higher than that, your character will be uncontrollable and too fast. Now, when you set it to 999, you don't want to go back into stats, because if you whatever you do, do not click the stats tab in the character settings, because it will revert back to the cap. It will like I said, revert back to cap, which is 200% in this game. So yeah, do not click stats, and that's why we want to change transformation by default, so we don't have to click on the stats tab. You would think the transformation stat would be up here, but no, it's actually down here. It's way down here for some reason. Let me try to find it. Give me a second. Yes, right here. So I changed it a little bit. By default, Iron Eagle is at 5. So what I recommend is that look at the next person right after your character's stats, and then look at this number and count from 2, and then right here is where it will be, where the blue line here is. And that's usually what the case would be. But with some characters, the line, like the spacing in this editor, it might be different. Anyway, this stat right here changes the transformation. Now, I want it to be permanent. By default, Iron Eagle this value is 3, but I want it to be 6 because I have to go one more to the right. And if we set this to 6, it will be permanent. And then after you're done with your changes, you want to go down to the bottom left to this little save button and press it. It will say file saved. Now you want to go back, and then after you go back, you want to go up here and press build and wait until it does this little thing. And here we are. Once it's done, you want to go down here to install. Yep, we want to install it. Now, usually you'll have to uninstall the original one and then install this one. But for some people, you just click install, and it'll usually say app installed anyway. It'll add those features. Now we want to hit done just to be safe. Now we back out of this, and now we need to go back to Super City. And then don't go to editor yet. We want to go to story. Start new. We want to restart and hit this bottom one. Restore to default. Because we changed the default settings of our Iron Eagle. So we want to restore it back to default so that it changes to our preferences or liking or whatever. Let's define Iron Eagle or Warmish Beam. Real name is Warmish. Oh, I think I maybe I was messing around with some stats and made his pants red. Anyway, now if we go to his powers, now it's permanent. That's pretty much it. For me, I don't have to do anything. Now for you, if you want to do more stuff, I told you how to change the power, defense, and speed. Again, you want to keep speed at 99 because he's uncontrollable if he goes any further. But that's all I need to change. Now I'm assuming if we went backwards, which is meaning up, we can change his stance. And forward would be changing the trigger, flight, and prop. That's pretty interesting. Well, yeah. Well, I think that'll be it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.